Historic set record up against Flower. Flower is on the run of a lifetime at the moment. This is what he wanted. He wanted top 8 at BCX more than anybody else. And so everybody, here it is, elimination side. Game number 1, Flower finding an end light, reaching in with that side light. DC gonna be coming on out, but Marckiemoo makes it back onto the stage safe and sound.
Marckiemoo there going for a lot of momentum with that sider, but now getting called out by a lot of these signatures. That's a sign of dire straits for Marckiemoo. If he can't deal with that down stick anytime soon, Marckiemoo side light there. Flower flipping the situation, down light into side air. Right now he's completely taking over the stock and looking for the confirmation. The side air doesn't connect, the down light doesn't connect. Marky just using the movement.
Flower just being nice and patient off stage, using a preemptive neutral, dodging past the ground pound and setting up with the D-Sig again. Marckiemoo, look at how he was so patient landing. He didn't fast fall. He waited for Flower to do something. He's leaning into these ground pounds instead of riding the side of the stage. Side light comes in. Flower backs up, expecting Marckiemoo to mash something out of this advantage. Okay, how does he make it back onto the stage? He wants that stock. That's going to be it. Neutral into the weapon toss. This is Marckiemoo. That is his edge guard, and that is what he just does to people.
I mean, that was crazy. Flower had so much of a lead there going into the first stock, with Marckiemoo able to take it with the gauntlets. A connection into the signature kit. We talked about the hammer signature kit. Same thing with the bow. Okay,
but now you gotta close out the stock. So as bow, you want a neutral? Yes, that's going to be it. Beautiful, nice low ceiling. D-light into the neutral is gonna be more than enough to be able to KO. Gonna be keeping up with the bow. Okay, Marckiemoo, no weapon on hand, just kicking Flower away with the side light. Flower finding one of his own, and light, no neutral follow up. But on this stage especially, you do not want to use up your dodge against that end light. Marckiemoo, he is infamous for 3 consecutive neutrals and then putting you off stage.
And like they're continuing the juggle. Right now, Marckiemoo, I mean, this is not a matchup you really want to see as a bow player, but as I say that, Marckiemoo is saying, you know what, I want the gauntlets right now. I want to end this off stage. Flower with the signatures, and Marckiemoo has not been addressing the signatures well. Even when having enough time to react to them, running into them, getting a little bit too antsy, especially in disadvantage, able to avoid it there, but Flower reads the dodge in place. Marckiemoo jumped away from it correctly, didn't get hit by the signature kit. Flower knew that and still ran up, hit the end sig, and it worked, it KO'd.
That was incredible. He said you can't go here, and it's either you're gonna back up or you're gonna jump. But look at what's happening off stage. Can Marckiemoo get the stock? He got the fast fall. He got the fast fall. Flower tried to get out of there. He tried to go somewhere else, and Marckiemoo committed down there with him. That was amazing, PJ.
It feels like every time Flower gets a very well-deserved lead, Marckiemoo is able to take it away, especially off stage, and now chasing Flower high there. The side air after the nair. Another nair doesn't follow up. Marckiemoo sticking onto the scythe here. That's a big nair for Flower, getting some control of the ground, continuing the juggling. End light, nair, just keep Marckiemoo away from you, because once he gets in, this is what happens to you. GC side light doesn't connect.
The neutral was too far away. Flower with the weapon toss, keeping himself safe, and he makes it back on. Oh no, what a whiff. And Flower gonna be keeping Marckiemoo without a weapon for just a second. Double side light into the when it came to keeping him away, Flower was coming out on top. But when it came to closing out those stocks at any point in the game, Marckiemoo, he found those edge guards. He found the KO off the top. We're going into game 2 now. We're seeing a switch in the stage, and already Flower just landing on top with all of those neutrals.
Yeah, you know, no soft platforms, but a lot more room to work with, a lot less wall to work with as well. Can definitely highlight more of Marckiemoo's off-stage play, but Flower is definitely going to appreciate the space to throw those signatures out. Keep Marckiemoo away is the name of the game, but there, a great scramble situation leading to Flower getting a stomp into the sider, going for more down sig, looking to get the follow-up there. Marckiemoo dodges through, though.
When you're too close to that D-sig, you can go ahead and dash land in. You can just dash in and punish all of that end lag from Yumiko. So, looking for the end sig. Marckiemoo, though, not familiar with punishing it. The D-light side light is able to come out successfully.
Yep.
That's not true.
That's not true. Marckiemoo didn't dodge, expecting to just eat the side air. Instead, we see the signature mix up.
That's right. So, what an amazing option. D-light into the end sig and was able to successfully KO. And now Flower is in the lead. Neutral recovery. Oh my God. PJ, what is going on?
Marckiemoo recovers into the down stick, continuing the pressure. Is Flower on the hammer right now? Every time we hear those notes play, that's Flower going for a end sig there. Marckiemoo flips it though. GC end light into the recovery, will take the stock. Flower though coming alive in that advantage, but this is what's been happening in game 1. Marckiemoo with a damage deficit, but is still able to come out on top. Let's see this for Flower. Convert this into a win. You need to do it here.
You cannot get too comfortable against Marckiemoo, but you can catch him with that D-light and into the sider as well. D-sig and neutral, it is going to be able to successfully KO. He is not able to find safe footing, and Flower up a fresh stock, a clean stock.
Another N-sig there as Marckiemoo tries to fight back. The N-Light comes out there, whiffing a lot of moves in center stage, but Flower can afford that right now. Up a stock, N-Light sends Marckiemoo into the corner, flips the situation with the active
The
input.
recovery, it didn't connect.
Oh, this
That
is
was
really
the
bad. Oh! GC Sig into the wall. Flower, can he make it back? No, he cannot. And Marckiemoo once again robs the stock and forces last stock.
You can't get comfortable. You cannot rest easy until you see that the set is done and over with. Right now, looking
no.
for an N-sig.
Oh,
Marckiemoo,
he made it back. I can't believe it.
he got the dodge in time. The sider hitting Marckiemoo against the side of the stage. Able to get the N-Light. No neutral. Downer as a nice safe way to catch that landing. Marckiemoo whiffing an N-Light. Getting a side light, pushing Flower off stage. How does he get back on? Looking for a ground pound. It doesn't come out.
Oh, wow.
D-Sig, N-Sig, nothing is connecting.
Marckiemoo learned there, didn't jump into the N-sig. That could have been so bad here. The Scythe working out so well, avoiding the hitboxes from the Yumiko so effectively. Recovery there, unarmed. Looks to pick up a weapon, gets the GC downline into ground pound. No conversion into a weapon pickup, but a downer
Amazing.
flips the juggle.
Such a
Oh, he
good
dodges it!
He goes for the side sig. It did not connect. The GC D-Light into the recovery is going to be enough. And Marckiemoo, he made that comeback. Marckiemoo, I mean, there is nobody out there that can edge guard quite like him.
Yeah, I mean, it's been pretty close in terms of the damage per engagement, which is a good sign. And in general, just damage numbers, but Marckiemoo has just been able to find these KOs incredibly early. You see the swap over to Apocalypse. Hopefully the soft platform assisting in Flower's game plan to avoid Marckiemoo, because right now Marckiemoo is running away with it.
And Light, neutrally, good damage onto the board at the moment, whiffing both side lights for just a second. Dashing in, dashing out. Flower just looking to either catch a land or catch a jump at this moment. Gauntlet's going to be coming out now. We're just in neutral until, oh my gosh, I can't believe that didn't connect. How did the side not hit?
Daenerys sends off stage, looking to scour out an option, send back off stage. Instead, he goes for the recovery there. Flower still able to pick up his bow. A very deep ground pound. Marckiemoo barely able to dodge through it, though. We get back to the stage like nothing even happened, but Marckiemoo
Just shaking it off. Side light, waiting for the next option. Tries to dash in with that N-Light. Marckiemoo not able to find that recovery. Flower just keeping his ground. He tries to pick up the weapon. He's not able to do so in time. Whiffs the side light, and Marckiemoo just able to get a proper whiff punish. You can't be whiffing side lights like that. It's just a free opening.
I don't know if Flower is just kind of rising to what Marckiemoo is presenting, but he's getting, I think, a little too aggressive. We need to see more signatures. And there, speaking of aggression, going for a big, very ambitious N-sig doesn't pay out, and Marckiemoo continues to get it going. Here, the downer scoops
He's
Flower
capitalizing
off the wall.
on the feud with the ground pound as a reversal. What an option. Flower just taking that stock back for himself. He is playing bold. He is not letting up. N-sig, Cider, D-sig going to be coming out as well. He goes for another one. It does get successfully punished, and now he's looking to land, but Marckiemoo making that as difficult as possible. No neutral, D-light, side light, no double side light though.
Whoa. Once again, missing another side stick. Marckiemoo just not really interested in landing in the corner like other great players that Flower has caught with that signature. And down stick comes out there, and Marckiemoo with the GC breakdance. I cannot believe it.
You always forget how active that hitbox is. Just when you think it's gone, you still got the backswing of the kick.
Oh, no.
Side light, and light as well. He's going off stage, and Flower, who does not have a weapon, he does not have a disjoint to be able to contest it, but he makes it back on, and he picks up the bow. D-light in the wrong direction. Maybe he was using it as a dash. Oh my gosh, no Cider follow-up. Is this going to be it? Is Flower going to go down?
Uncharted territory so far in the set. Flower usually the one with the stock lead. The roles reversed though in game number 3, and Marckiemoo showing how much different it can be when you're this confident versus your opponent. No conversion into an edge guard there, but so much damage. Side air there, makes it to that Flower. Also weapon starve here. Downlight into the recovery, forces Flower high. Has to throw the weapon to aid with the landing. It doesn't give him much though, and that could have been it, but it drops.
Oh my gosh, punishing the D-Light with a GC D-Light himself.
Oh!
The N-sig comes out. Marckiemoo off stage. Flower needs to secure this edge guard, and he waited. He was patient. He didn't get too antsy. The comeback might be imminent, but if we saw anything from the previous sets, we know what happens here, my friends. D-Light, neutral, Cider.
It's happening. Marckiemoo having to recover low there. Goes for the scoop with the downer. Doesn't find it. Marckiemoo fights back his way into center stage. Flower now on the wall. You have to be so careful here.
Oh, the D-Light whiffs. The N-sig connects. Okay, setting up with the D-sig. The recovery. He's sweating on the way back down.
Oh, that's it.
Recovery. He clutches it out. He closes it out. And that is another 3-0.
Marckiemoo.